Apparently we're also looking for a statue of Cat. Is Cat a person? Now there's apparently a festival going on here, which is what I think this girl is saying here. Yeah, festival going on. Which kind of look like... I don't know why, I get kind of this Hawaiian kind of theme going here, even though those masks do not look like they should be able to stay on by themselves. It's like just a giant red ball. These ones do launch some kind of projectile, though. Which I think I just knocked out of this, knocked away. Let's go to this store. They're going to be offering some other good stuff. Now that straw equipment there is going to be extremely helpful. The straw coat will actually protect me from damage, I believe twice. The straw hat, the straw coat protects from melee attacks, and the straw hat protects from projectile attacks. What's here? Nothing special. The Lantern Man has a weak point. I bet Lantern Man is our boss, then. Now, I'm actually going a little bit out of the way, but there is a good reason for that. There's a hidden passage. It almost looks obvious once you know that hidden passages exist. That's right there. And this is why it's a good idea to keep multiple straw sandals in play here. Even though you're always going to have one, and you can only a maximum of 3 ever take effect, but now you can actually clear the distance for these jumps here to collect a lot of extra money and other good stuff. I've got my weapon powered up to maximum now in the form of a yo-yo. That golden... Maybe that was the statue of Cat the subtitle was referring to. Except it's a common item, so then every level would have one of those, wouldn't it? Anyway, that's going to increase my maximum life, as you might have noticed. Keeping a diary here is good for short-term... Basically, a suspending play. It gives you a password. It's extremely long. Oh, we got the Carnival Games guy again here. Let's try this other one. The paint game here is pretty much like Tron, except just with one player. The game, not the movie. Not even that existed in feudal Japan, but basically just try and cover as much of the screen as possible here without overlapping or running into one of those blocks there. Probably what's going to work best, if you can have the reflex to go fast enough to do it, is just to do a spiral around the whole level. It's going to start speeding up now. And that's usually about as far as I can get, but usually it's got a pretty good net return considering you're only paying $80 for it. And if we find him again, we'll try that third game. Another store. Maybe I can get some other stuff for cheap. Well, I can get more straw coats. I can't carry too many of them now. Besides, if I was wearing that many straw coats, I'm pretty sure I would just collapse from overheating anyway. You know, unless that's your thing. Oh, he's a cat. Where do you expect him to go? Especially when there's dogs around. Actually, that's a good question. This is a lottery. Now, as we all know, lotteries are really just voluntary taxation, but how this one works is you pick an animal, let's say bird, and pick a letter. I'll go with C. Now, the first one you're always going to win, because you've got all the numbers. Then you try and match letter and number, and then you try and match all 3 symbols. So you're guaranteed $50, but considering you're paying $100 to get in, it's really not worth it. I know a lot of the values look expensive, and that's really a matter of that in the original game in Japan, that was yen, not dollars, and that just got localized in a way that doesn't make a lot of sense. Now, if I defeat all of the enemies surrounding here, then this opens up and gets us into our action zone, so to speak. Where we see... that looks like a statue of a cat. And something with that rising sun thing, and that's our boss, Lantern Man. The strategy here is pretty simple. We just need to break the lanterns first. I can throw my coins if I want to. It costs $4 per shot to use those, so I try not to use those too much. That last pot just contains a heart, which is going to restore my life, but it's not like I need that right now. Okay, now I'm... oh yeah, I've still got the straw coat, so... Alright. Now, if you get your timing perfect, you might be able to just knock him out in a few jumps like this. If he stays still. So, not perfect, but still pretty good. Now this statue is gonna drop and probably crumble. Wait, that's not a statue! This level ripped me off. I didn't see a statue of a cat anywhere. Unless I missed it somewhere. I know there was a part of the overworld that I just kind of skipped over, but still. Anyway, Princess Yuki has been kidnapped, because this is a game made in the early 90s and saving the princess hadn't fallen out of style yet. I used to always think that was pronounced Princess Yucky. Yeah, like, yucky as in she's ugly. Something like that. In any case, they know where she is. Something about a band of ninjas. Because, you know, this is a game all about ninjas that wear bright colors and use household objects as weapons and throw away money like it's going out of style.